Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got our Virus Metal Greymon mat. We got our bootleg Virus Metal Greymon figure helping us out. And we're continuing on with another 4 packs from EX09 versus Monster. We haven't pulled any Ultra Targets or the Secret Rare, so I'm getting kind of worried, as I always do, when we get down to these last 8 packs. Because I expect to see at least one of them by this point. We got Tanemon, Izmon, Elecmon, Sunamon, Kokeshimon, Dark Tyrannomon, Kunamon, Protein, which again, I wish this one and Meat were at the same rarity, Garurumon, Raremon, Edamon, looking very cool. I think we got something really nice after this one. I think I just caught a look at it. 8 play cost, 4 Digivolve cost, 8,000 DP. Digivolve from Sukamon for a cost of 3, or level 4 with the DM trait for a cost of 4. When any of your version 3 trait Digimon would Digivolve into this card, for each of their face down Digivolution cards, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Security attack plus 1. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, by trashing this Digimon's bottom face-down Digivolution card, recover 1 from the deck. Inherited effect, all turns once per turn. When your security stack is removed from, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn. Again, this one seems alright, nothing too crazy. Nothing to write home about. Now, is the next card something to write home about? It is! It's the Abatamon Core alternate art. Yo, that's awesome. This is one of the ones that I was hoping to pull, because we didn't get a lot of him. He is a 15 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 15,000 DP. Digivolve from Abatamon for a cost of 4. Breeding opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by returning 4 Nigamons from your trash or your Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of the Digi-Egg deck, this Digimon moves to the battle area. Collision, piercing, security attack plus 1, reboot, and blocker. When moving, when digivolving, or when attacking, by placing 3 level 6 or lower Digimon cards with Nigamon in their text from your trash as this Digimon's top Digivolution cards. Delete all of your opponent's lowest level Digimon. So yeah, this guy definitely seems like a boss monster. He's got a lot of abilities, got a lot of going on. He is a little harder to manage than other ones. Because we're talking about, the breeding area, you got to return 4 Nigamons from your trash or your Digimon's Digivolution cards. So that means, unless you can speed things up, it's going to be quite a few turns, because you're going to have turn 1, you're bringing out one, and then you'll have to play Digimon to put it underneath. Turn 2, you got to do the same thing. Turn 3, same thing. Turn 4, same thing. So this guy is only going to be able to start being used turn 5. That's kind of slow. I want to build a deck, but at the same time, that's kind of slow. I am glad that we pulled that Ultra Art, though, because, I'm starting to worry. We've pulled boxes where we haven't had any Secret Rares, and, it's been terrible. So getting at least an Ultra Art is nice. Dark Tyrannomon again. Pumamon. Pagumon. Izmon. Kokeshimon, Davidramon, Gizamon. Okay, I forgot that we got some foil commons. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the DM trait for a cost of 0. Has the training ability and the inherited effect of when attacking once per turn, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. This is pretty bog standard for blue. This just kind of makes it, if you're not using it in a DM deck, it's going to be mostly a vanilla. So, nothing too crazy. We got Numamon, Kuwagamon, Airdramon, Garurumon Ace, 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from black or blue, is dual color blue-black. Digivolve from level 5 with Garurumon his name, or with the DM trait for a cost of 3. Hand counter Blast Digivolution, Aligns and Blocker. On a player when Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck. All turns, when any of your level 6 Digimon would leave the battle area other than by battle, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Omnimon Alter S in the hand. Ace Overflow -4. Inherited effect your turn. This Digimon attack target can't change. Again, I think the better of the two are Blitz Greymon. But I do like how this one, if your opponent was targeting a level 6 and you do have that level 7 in your hand, you could combine them through DNA Digivolve into one Digimon, which would make your opponent's card fizzle out. Because they would have had to target the level 6, and then you do this, and that level 6 is no longer existent. So that card wouldn't pop off properly. And for anyone saying, like, no, like, you DNA Digivolved, and that one is... You're using the other one to Digivolve into it. It's like, well, the exact opposite argument could be played, where we're getting rid of that one to Digivolve with the other one. So, it's really the player who did its choice on what happens, and they will always choose to have that one not be the same Digimon. And we got Titanmon Ace. Alright. Another Ace. Love it. He has a 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from green or purple, is dual color purple-green. Digivolve from level 5 with a DM trait for a cost of 3. Hand counter Blast Digivolution, Scapegoat. On player, when Digivolving, you may play 1 level 4 or lower DM trait Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. All turns, all of your V4 trait Digimon gain Blocker and Retaliation. Ace Overflow -4. Again, I love the idea of all of your Digimon gaining Blocker and Retaliation, even though they've got to have the version 4. Like, that's pretty cool. I think this would make a very neat deck for, like, someone who doesn't want to spend a lot. So I definitely enjoy this one, especially because it activates when your opponent attacks is when you can turn into an ace. So your opponent could attack, you could play this down. Now all of your Digimon have Blocker and Retaliation. You could block with something else, and it gets destroyed. It destroys their big bad. Totally cool. Next pack. And we got Koromon, Honeymon, Ogremon, Parasaurmon, Palmon, Unimon, Eismon Scatter Mode, Nanimon, Betamon, Devamon, another Titanmon Ace, so we don't have to look at it again, and we got, Metal Greymon Alteratus Mode Alternate Art. That's pretty sick. So we got 2 big hits in this one. It also makes me worried, like, is there a secret rare? Because now they're normally doing, like, 2 Alter Arts or 1 Alter Art and 1 secret rare. Starting to worry a bit. 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP. Can Digivolve from black or red, is dual color red-black. Can Digivolve from Metal Greymon for a cost of 1. Or Digivolve from level 4 with Greymon in his name, or with the adventure trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. Your turn, when any of your Digimon or Tamers with Garurumon or Tai in their names are played, or any of your Digimon Digivolve into a Digimon with Garurumon in its name, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Greymon in its name in the hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect, your turn. This Digimon gets plus 4,000 DP. So again, like that down there, pretty bog standard for red and Greymon stuff. Yeah, this guy, I got one in my adventure deck that I built. I might swap it out for this one because I think we've got the Sagittarius mode alternate art in there. So putting this one in there to go along with it would be pretty cool. Swapping out the one that's in. Definitely liking the artwork. Pretty cool. And final pack this video. And this is kind of how I like the boxes, where they're like, it's a slow burn in the front, and then we get like lots of hits in the back. Like that's what I personally like. Teropimon, Kunamon, Unimon, Palmon, Hanemon, Ogremon, Raremon foil, 3 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 3000 DP. Digivolve from a level 3 with the DM trait for a cost of 2. End of your turn once per turn. By placing 3 Digimon cards with V5 trait from your trash face down as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, it may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the V5 trait in the hand or trash. Inherited effect, on deletion, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Yeah, I like how it's putting things underneath it. Very good for this set. Also funny how I was having trouble with Raremon just a bit ago, and now we've got his foil, so I have to stop and talk about him. We got Monochromon, Nigamon, Patamon, Raremon, 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7000 DP. On player, when Digivolving, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. On deletion, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card with Nigamon in its text from your hand without paying the cost. For every 2 Nigamon in your trash or your Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 1 to this effect's level maximum. Inherited effect, all turns, once per turn. When attack targets change, if this Digimon has Abatamon in its name, it unsuspends. So yeah, definitely going with that Abatamon deck. Nothing really else. And we got Digitamamon ending us off. He is an 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 8000 DP. Digivolve from Nanimon for a cost of 3 or a level 4 with a DM trait for a cost of 4. When any of your V4 trait Digimon would Digivolve into this card, for each of their face-down Digivolution cards, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Scapegoat. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, by trashing this Digimon's bottom face-down Digivolution card, you may play 1 play cost 4 or lower DM trait Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. Inherited effect, Alliance. Yeah. So this one, again, like it, nothing too crazy. Something I would like to see in the future, and let me know down in the comments if you agree with this, is some way to flip face-down Digivolution cards face up, or replace them with cards in your hand, some mechanic like that. Because the main problem that I'm seeing with playing cards face down is that you want to play your cards, you want to play the game, and if you're playing cards face down underneath them, it's not really playing them. And if you got your big playmaker underneath there, getting it back to your hand would be great. So I'd like to see some way for them to do that, and I think you could breathe new life into the DM trait Digimon personally. But again, let me know what you guys thought of that idea down in the comments below. Would you like to see something like that? Would that make you more likely to play the DM trait Digimon? Let me know. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon because we upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.